Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be going through my January empties. Dun, dun, dun. There's a lot. So this is actually like a collective empties. I can list my last empties down below. I want to say it was around June, maybe August, late summer. It's been a minute. We are overflowing. I actually have more empties than this, but if I continue on with all of my empties in one video, we will be here forever. This one itself, hopefully not, but it might end up getting cut into like a two-part video just because there is so much here. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So first thing on top here is my Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Anti-Frizz Serum. I really like this stuff. I've definitely used it, or I should say I've definitely repurchased it several times. Currently I'm trying to do a low buy this year, so I want to use up some other leave-in conditioners before I repurchase this guy, but this is definitely something I will want to buy again in the future, and I have a complete review video on him. So if this is something you're interested in having more information on, I can leave that link. I can leave a link to that video down below. Okay, so in here from Philosophy, I have a Purity Made Simple 3-in-1 cleanser for face and eyes. I was not personally very impressed with this. I know that it has like a cult following here on YouTube, and clearly I only have a sample of it, but there was enough in the sample. I think I got like 3 washes out of it, and again, I just wasn't overly impressed. I suppose it did its job, but I won't be going out to repurchase it. I personally like something that's a little bit more abrasive, and this has like nothing in it for exfoliation. Sorry if you guys can hear my dog. She is eating her food, and for whatever reason, she's done it since she was a puppy. She feels like she wants to eat with me, so she will grab a mouthful and bring it into where I'm at to eat it instead of just staying on the back porch and eating it. She's crazy. So we have a couple of things here from Soap and Glory. I had a gift set given to me last Christmas, and I'm still working on it. But this one is the hand food. Recently, my last empties, I used up their foot cream, and it was amazing. The hand cream was also really good. I don't know that I would necessarily repurchase it, whereas the foot cream I would definitely buy again. And then this one we have is the Righteous Body Butter. It was pretty good. I liked it, but I can't see that body butters are really my thing. So if they're given to me as a gift, I will definitely use them, but it's not something I seek out to purchase myself. We have a little sample here of White Water from Beckman. It's a little lotion sample that I got at a hotel recently. I liked it okay. I just used it for my hands after I would do my makeup. I like to have a little bit of lotion to put on my hands because I feel like the powdered products just kind of make my hands feel dry. I only throw those samples in there because I always feel like if you're going to get a sample from a hotel, you might as well use it because you pay so much to be at a hotel, and like, I don't know. I just feel like you should use your samples. They're great to take to the gym with you. That's an option. Throw them in a gym bag. That's my little 2 cents on that. Use your samples. So this guy right here, also, I should mention, everything that I mentioned will be linked below if I can get a link for it. Some of this stuff is a bit old or might be like from wacky brands that like maybe I can't find or something. If I can't find it, I'm sorry. But otherwise, I'll try to link everything. This guy is one of those things that I might not be able to link. It's from Avon. It's the Clear Skin Professional Invisible Blemish Treatment. I've had this guy for years. It finally went bad on me. It's like a goopy gel now, so like it just doesn't work. But I swear this stuff was like the best for clearing up pimples and just spot treating it. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff. Would definitely repurchase it. I need to look and see if Avon still sells it, because like I said, I've had it for a very long time. But it's like 2% salicylic acid. I loved it. I feel like it wasn't too drying to the skin. It wasn't damaging or anything. But a couple treatments with this, if it took a couple treatments, would like completely take care of any pimple. Okay, this guy here is something that I don't know that I can necessarily link, though I will definitely try to link the website if you're interested in checking it out. It is from a local soaporium called Mama Pearson Soaporium, and they do, it's almost like a Lush. It's very similar to a Lush, except for it's on a much smaller scale. Love this place. I swear by it. I have a whole Mama Pearson's haul. If you guys are interested, I can link it below, and it'll definitely even show you this item before I used it. But this was a little band off of a bar of soap. I've actually been working on this bar of soap for several months. Like, it just is never ending. It's their Black Raspberry Vanilla, which I think is one of their best scents. And I've really been enjoying the soap. I think it does a great job. I feel clean. I smell good. It's like a long-lasting scent on my body. So go check them out if you guys are interested in like some homemade artesian soaps. Got another little sample there of that white water lotion. Here is my clear gel from Secret Outlast. This is one of my go-to deodorants. It works really well. You have probably seen them in my empty videos. So much you're sick of it. Here's like an actual makeup item. This is the Milani Prime Shield Face Primer. It's a mattifying, pore minimizing, oil-free primer. It is silicone based. I really like it, but I personally like the silicone based primers. I feel like they do a really good job for, what is the word that I'm looking for? They make your pores harder to see and just really give you a nice surface to put your makeup on. So anytime I can find myself a silicone based primer, I'm probably going to really like it. The only thing about this that I don't love, I guess, is that it's clear. So like if you like a clear primer, you probably love it. However, I still want something that's got like a little bit of a tint to it to help mask any redness on my face. So I guess that's like the only downfall, is that it has no color correcting to it. Otherwise, it was a great primer. This little guy I loved. It was a sample. I actually got this in one of my Ulta dumpster dives. I think I did that 2 or 3 times, and I can leave links below if you guys are interested in checking that out. I haven't gone on a dumpster dive in a really long time. However, I've quite the stockpile and don't really need any more stuff. But anyways, this is the Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion Skin Exfoliant. I got a few uses out of this, and it's good. Like, I would repurchase this. If I remember right, looking online, this stuff's kind of expensive, but it's good. Like, it does its job really, really well. Here's a little foot lotion that I recently used up from the Color Workshop. This guy's been sitting in my collection for a really long time. The scent is in peppermint, and I feel like it did a pretty good job. I think this is something that you get in like a Walmart gift set around Christmas time, but it worked. So if you get the chance to get one of these in a gift set, definitely give it a try. So we've got a couple of Bath & Body Works body sprays that I finally used up all the way. This one is Poolside Pop. I really like this. I used this a lot back in the summer. It just smells good, fresh. How do I even describe that? It really makes you think of being at the side of a pool. Like, it's not like pina colada smelling or anything, but like, if I can say this, it's almost like chlorine. It's not. Like, it smells way better than chlorine, but like, it can make you think chlorine. Does that make any sense at all? Like, I feel like if you don't like the smell of chlorine, you're not going to like this perfume. And it doesn't smell like an exact replica of chlorine, but like, if they said chlorine was like an undernote of this perfume, I wouldn't be surprised. But otherwise, it's a very sweet scent and definitely just screams summer. This one right here is called Dark Kiss. It is such a candy sweet smell that like I can't stand to wear it on myself. However, I really enjoyed using this as like a room spray, which is something I've started doing with any Bath & Body Works perfumes that I get that I don't like. I should probably just take them back, but like, instead of doing that, I spray my bedroom with them. I spray them all over my bedsheet and my pillows, and I enjoy it that way. But like I said, I like it, but it's such like a sugary sweet smell. I can't stand to wear it on my person. But if you really like a sugary sweet candy smell, I think you'd really enjoy this. Next guy right here on top is a little black pencil eyeliner. I really enjoyed this guy. I used him all the way down to the nib. It was getting to the point where like I was afraid I was going to scratch my eyeball with the plastic, so I stopped using him. Even though there's a tiny little smudge left there, it was getting dangerous. This guy is from Patty Dobruff. I believe he came in like a like an eyeshadow palette is what I want to say, but I really liked it. I don't know if you can buy these by themselves. If you can, I will have it linked below, because it's definitely like a worth it eyeliner. I think it did a really good job, stayed in place, didn't smudge, and I really enjoyed it. However, again, I think it only comes in like an eyeshadow palette. I don't think you can buy it on its own. Okay, this dusty motherfucker right here has got to go. This is something that I picked up a couple of years ago. From Nashville, Indiana, when we went on vacation, which I have a whole vlog I can leave below. But they have like a little soporium down there that's very similar to Mama Pearson's. except for it's much further away and less convenient to get to. And this is a solid lotion bar in Asian Plum. It smells good, however, it does not, and I felt so intimidated by this product, which sounds crazy, but have you guys ever just like felt intimidated by a product where you're just like, I don't quite know how to use you, you make me a little uncomfortable? That's how I felt about this. And when I finally worked up the nerve to use it after like over a year of owning it, it just doesn't like go on the body very well. It's almost very waxy where like it just won't go on. And so I don't know if I just had it for way too long and it's gone bad, or if that's how these lotion bars are and you just gotta work with them. However, I don't have the patience for this, so I'm tossing it. Okay, here's another little guy here that I used up. It's a mascara from MAC. It's their False Lashes Extreme Black. I really enjoyed this mascara. It did a lot for lengthening my lashes, and if you guys are feeling like splurging on an expensive mascara, I'd say try this one out. Will I personally do that? Probably not, because I get ipsy, and so I get a lot of like sample size mascaras, and I just don't see the point in buying full size ones when a sample size will last me anywhere from 1 to 2 months, and then I can try something new. But if you are looking for like a holy grail mascara, a ride or die, something to continuously buy, and you like a mascara that does a lot of lengthening and a lot of blackening, I think you'd probably really like this. Okay, we've got another body spray down here. This one is the Dreamy Vanilla Woods. I don't feel like this is like a very noteworthy body spray from Bath & Body Works. I like it, but they carry so many different vanillas. Like that Vanilla Noel, they have Vanilla Sugar Cube or something like that. I don't remember. Brown Sugar and Vanilla, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. And they have this one. Like, I just feel like a vanilla scent is so overdone. I enjoy it, and I enjoyed it enough to use the entire thing. Low-key, I feel like it has a slight scent of alcohol to it. Granted, it's also been sitting in my Empties bucket for a few months on top of me owning it for probably 3 years. So, like, maybe it's starting to head south, and it's a good thing I used it up. But, like, I like it, but there's definitely a scent of alcohol to it. So, again, like, I don't know that I would necessarily go on my way to repurchase this next fall, but I enjoyed it while I had it. Okay, we have 2 of the Vo5 Shampoo and Conditioners. If you guys have been here a minute, you know that Vo5 is like my favorite shampoo and conditioner. Not only is it really good and does really good things to your hair, but it's really affordable. You can get it at the you can get them at the Dollar Tree for $1 a piece, or you can get them at Walmart for like under $1. I don't remember exact price at Walmart. However, Dollar Tree typically has more options to choose from. You just see all the dust coming off of all this stuff. Like I said, it's been sitting for a very long time. There's a lot of dust floating right now. But this is the volumizer. I have the conditioner and the shampoo. They did a good job. It's been a while since I used them. I remember liking them, but I don't remember enough about them to like really give you a super detailed, informed video. Like, was it volumizing? I don't really remember. It smelled good, and it worked, and I feel like it works like all the other Vo5 shampoos and conditioners that I've ever used. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know if it volumized. I don't remember. But, I mean, I wouldn't be against repurchasing either. Okay, here we have a couple of Bath & Body Works body washes that I used up. I've got the Midnight Pomegranate. I really like this one more than anything just because it brings back high school memories. It has good high school memories around this scent. And then I also used up the Frosted Coconut Snowball Lotion. Sorry, I said it was a body wash. Actually, the body wash to this is currently in my shower. But I used up the lotion. I definitely like the smell. It's almost like summer, but in the middle of winter. I don't know. I really like it. It's definitely something I would repurchase. I still have the body spray. I'm like halfway through it. But I don't know about you guys, but like I can use a body spray for about a month, and after that, like I just kind of get sick of it and I can't really smell it anymore, and so I switch it out. So it'll be a while before I use up the body spray. But the lotions, I can typically power through these within a couple of weeks depending on my consistency with using them. So I normally go through the lotions first. But definitely a good smell and something I would recommend checking out if you're in the market for some more Bath & Body Bath and Body spray, Bath and Body Works products, go look for the Frosted Coconut. I don't think you'll be disappointed if you like coconut summer smells, because like I said, definitely a summer smell. I feel like you could use this all summer if you wanted to, but it's also geared towards winter time. So like, if you like the pretty winter packaging, you know, you got that going for it too. Okay, right here is another one of the body washes from Bath & Body Works. This is the Creamy Body Wash in Warm Vanilla Sugar. That's the one I was trying to think of the name of, Warm Vanilla Sugar. I like this one. This was very, very, very popular at my high school. I feel like all the girls wore it. And I like it, but again, it's one of those things that more just has high school memories that are good. So I continue to wear it for that factor, but I can't say it's one of my favorites. I mean, I enjoy it. It's nostalgic for me. Oh, and I guess, you know, being one of their creamy body washes, it's extra moisturizing, if you guys are curious. I do like these, however, I really tend to prefer more of the shower gels. I feel like these just like suds up better and they last longer. Whereas these, they do suds up and they are very moisturizing, however, they don't last nearly as long. Okay, so right here I have a little packet that had like 3 bath bombs in it that came from the Dollar Tree. It's from Bolero, and it was an Italian pear. I know for a while they also had like a little bar soap of the Italian pear. This smells so good. If you see it in your Dollar Tree, pick it up. The smell is amazing. Really enjoyed it. The bath bombs are really tiny, so I don't know if that really matters or not. I mean, it worked well. I liked it. I would definitely pick up another little packet of these. And then this guy here was a little face mask that my LuLaRoe consultant sent with one of my packages as like a little thank you. It was a mermaid hydrating mask from Taste Beauty. It was a sweet gesture. I enjoyed it, but I can't say it was very noteworthy. Like, I didn't really notice it doing anything to my skin. So I don't know that I would necessarily recommend it. I don't think I would repurchase it personally, but it was a sweet gesture and I did enjoy using the mask. Okay, so we got one more thing in here from Mama Pearson's. This is the wrapping off of one of their bath bombs. This was the Black Raspberry Vanilla Bath Bomb. As I mentioned, my favorite personal smell. I love their bath bombs. Their bath bombs have to be my favorite product from them on top of my favorite place to buy bath bombs. They smell amazing. They're affordable. They're about $3 a bath bomb. And the bath bombs themselves are, not only are they large, they're about the size of the ones you get at like, I'd say Bath and Body Works, possibly bigger. But they're also very, very finely milled. So what I like to do with that is I like to use it as like an exfoliant all over my body. And it feels really nice, but it's not overly abrasive. I tried that with the Italian pear from Dollar Tree. These things were very scratchy. I would not recommend doing that. It cannot feel nice. But these are very finely milled, so I feel like they do a great job exfoliating, but they're not abrasive and they're not painful. They don't hurt. You can scrub yourself with them if you want to, which is nice. I kind of feel like it meets like a double purpose. But these just smell absolutely amazing. And if you guys want to go check out Mama Pearson's and make some online orders, I highly recommend it. I don't know exactly how you go about placing orders online, but I'll leave a link to their Facebook page down below. Shoot them a message. The last time I was in there, she did mention that they sell stuff online, but like it's really hard for them to keep up with an online page along with keeping up with like their store. So like if you guys want to try out like the Black Raspberry Vanilla Bath Bombs or something like that, they also have like a Love Spell that's really good and very similar to Victoria's Secret. Honestly, I don't think you can go wrong with like any of their bath bombs, really. But like if you just want to like shoot them a message on Facebook and say, hey, I'd love to place an order, heard about you, how do I go about doing it? I'm sure they will hook you up. Okay guys, we are getting down towards the end. This right here is from Equate. It is their Pink Grapefruit Foaming Acne Scrub. I more or less used this up because I had it, not so much that I enjoyed it. I don't want to say I did enjoy it. It smelled nice. It's supposed to be like an exfoliant, but I didn't feel like... I wonder honestly if I didn't have this guy so long. I feel like it had probably like those little plastic beads in it that are now banned. So I don't know, but I feel like it didn't really do a whole lot to like really exfoliate. The little exfoliants in there, like I said, I think might have just been like little plastic beads, and I don't think they really did anything. This did smell good. It cleaned my face, but I won't be looking to repurchase. Then this guy here is from Hawaiian Tropic After Sun Moisturizer. Love this guy. Kept him for a long time. He smells so good. It's like coconut lime. Great summer smell. Will definitely repurchase this. I feel like it does a great job after sun, like after you're out in the sun, which is what it says. After Sun lotion has aloe vera in it. And what is my cat doing? What are you doing? You are not quiet. So yeah, I finally just had to power through him and use him up because I had him for so many years. But I kept on to him and just like used him after sun exposure because I felt like it did a really good job on cutting back on like getting sunburns. Like if I knew I was out in the sun too long, you know, like that feeling of your skin being almost tight but like you haven't quite got the red sunburn yet, I would go and apply this, and a lot of times I feel like it would either like dull how bad the sunburn would be or like even prevent it. So I feel like this is a great lotion to have on hand. But again, like I had it for so many years, I finally was to the place where I was like, I gotta power through it and use this before it goes bad. Still a little bit left at the very bottom here, but like the pump wouldn't bring it out, and I'm not gonna waste my time trying to bang it out. So we're just gonna go ahead and toss it as is. But definitely recommend this stuff. It smells so good, and it works. It does a good job. It does what it's supposed to do. So down in here we have a candle that I finally used up. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I don't burn candles. It's a whole story, but lit candles freak me out. This one is from Avon. It's sweet tobacco. This guy was like sickeningly sweet. It took me forever to use up because a little bit went a long way. But what I do with candles now is I chop them up and then I put the wax pieces in my wax warmer. But like I said, like I can only use him for like a day or so, and then I have to switch out to something else. I like the smell, and in the jar it's much more mild, but once you're heating up the wax and it starts letting off the scent, very strong. I don't know if Avon sells this anymore. If it does, I'll link it down below, especially if you have like a large home that you want to stink up. I shouldn't say it like that. If you have a large home that you want to, you know, have a scent through, you might really enjoy this. Again, I like the smell in the jar, but it's very pungent when it gets warmed up, which, again, if you have a big house, that might work for you. But I got this on clearance, so I don't know if they're carrying it or not, but I'll link it if I can. Okay, here we have another face mask that I got dumpster diving at Ulta. This is the Irish Moor Mud Purifying Black Mask. Oh my gosh, you guys, this thing worked so well. I had some major acne breakouts, and by like the next day, I feel like a lot had gone down or disappeared. So if you struggle with acne, I would definitely say having a look-see for this stuff because it about blew me away. I was really surprised how well it worked. Then here we have a little liquid lipstick that's a sample size. It's a Meet Matte Hues. The color is, I think, in Committed from the Balm, and I really enjoyed it. It's one of those, like, just for me anyways, it's like a very natural looking lip color, and it had like a nice little minty flavor and smell, but not overpowering. Didn't really stick around as far as like the scent and the taste, but long lasting, and it wore really nice. I need lipsticks that fade gracefully, and that did this. Because I'm not the kind of person that's going to reapply my lipstick. I put it on and I go and I'm done, and I don't touch up throughout the rest of the day. It's very unlikely that I'll do that. And so when I wear lipsticks, it needs to fade gracefully. And this is one of those that did that. So if you're somebody who doesn't like to reapply your lipstick, you might check out this color. I can't vouch for anything else in the line, but this color in particular, at least for me, worked. I can only assume if this is too pink for you, that if you got something closer to your shade, I would assume would also fade gracefully for anybody else. But this is the only one I've actually tried, so like I can't really say for sure. But definitely a good liquid lipstick, and I wouldn't be against repurchasing. Here we have my favorite setting spray. This is from Wet n Wild, and I just feel like it does a really good job. I like the aspirator on it. It's a nice even mist. The smell isn't great, so hold your breath. But otherwise, I feel like it does a great job. I like the aspirator, nice even mist. No real complaints. Great budget-friendly product. So yeah, check it out if you're looking for a good setting spray. Then we have a little sample of Lash Boss from Laura Geller. I don't remember much about this mascara. I used it up. That's all I know. I shouldn't wait so long between my empties because the stuff at the bottom of the barrel, I tend to forget about. So I've used it. I don't have much to say on it, but I used it. Okay, so down here we have one of my very favorite eye creams. This is the Pure Bright from Pureless. Is it Pureless or Pureless? Not really sure. It's an Ultra Skin Brightening Serum with vitamin C. I always like to use it under my eyes, especially if I'm using like super heavy makeup. At the end of the day, when I wash my face, I will apply this, and it really helps prevent staining under my eyes. It does a beautiful job for that. So if you struggle a lot with staining, if you wear a lot of like heavy, thick eyeliners, black eyeliners, then you probably know what I'm talking about when you have a lot of fallout and staining under your eyes, and this does a great job to help take care of that. Then this guy here is just a little chapstick from Bombshell. It was something that has just been sitting around. That weird hand flip, I had a hair stuck on my hand, so I was like, get out of here. But I'm sure it looked weird on camera. So it's like a little pinky chapstick, not a whole lot. Like it's very pink in the tube, but it didn't really transfer. Just shot right out of there. I got this guy as a sample through Ipsy a couple of years ago. I just came to the conclusion of like I need to use it. He's been sitting around for a while. Didn't really have a scent, didn't really have a flavor. He was moisturizing. Would I repurchase? Probably not. It wasn't a wow product for me. But if you're somebody who wants chapsticks that doesn't have a scent or a smell, this would probably work pretty well for you. Okay, this is the last makeup product in here, and then we'll go over all of my wax melts. Some of you guys like hearing about my wax melts, some of you don't. So, last makeup product if you're only here for my beauty trash. So this here is from CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Fresh Complexion Oil-Free Foundation. I liked it. I think it did a good job. I would be open to repurchasing it. Honestly, it's been a few months since I used it, so I don't remember like a ton about it. But I remember enjoying it and thinking it did a good job. However, it was definitely not like a transfer-proof foundation. I have to wear a white shirt for work, and my collar got stained from rubbing against my jaw. This comes right off. It makes a mess. So if you have to wear like a collared white shirt, probably not going to be the best foundation to go with. And that's even after setting it with a setting powder. It's still transferred. So if you don't have to wear a white collared shirt to work, you'll probably be okay and really enjoy it. But if you're going to have something like I mentioned, you're going to have some transfer to it. And even if it's not white, like any kind of light colored shirt that you're going to have up around your neck or jawline, a turtleneck, anything with a high collar, this is going to transfer. So just a heads up. So moving on into all of the wax melts I have used up. We've got mostly ones from Walmart, and we have one here from Sensei. Sensei, I've been told so many different ways to pronounce this thing. Anyways, my cousin was a consultant for a while, so I was buying Sensei off of her. She no longer sells it, so I'm no longer buying it. But I do have a couple of Sensei hauls if you guys are interested, so I can link those below in case you feel like watching some hauls. But this one was Painted Leaves. I didn't like it. Yeah, I don't like that. It smells soapy. Like, almost like cologne, but like a cologne I wouldn't enjoy. I used it up because I bought it, because I paid for it. Obviously, I bought it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't use it, like, that's money wasted. So I went ahead and used it up, but like, I personally wouldn't repurchase this particular scent. So that's a pass for me. Then we got 3 wax melts here that are like my favorite. So if you see these at Walmart, pick them up. All 4 of these actually are from Walmart, and they're all like around 94 cents, I want to say. So you can get them pretty affordably. This one was Purple Sands. I don't really remember that much about it to really give you much of a review, to be honest. It smells good, so I would probably purchase it again, but I don't remember much about the burning on it. I don't remember how strong the odor was, how long it lasted. Like, I don't remember much about it, but in the package, it smells nice. So then you got these 3, which are favorites that are constant repeats for me. You have Sweet Apple, then there's Cherry Pie, and then there's Black Cherry. Cherry Pie is probably my favorite out of all of these. It just makes your house smell warm and inviting, and like you have a fresh pie in the oven. And in fact, I've had, and it's a very strong smell. It's in a good way though, at least in my opinion. It's like a strong baked good smell. And I've had neighbors walking by on the sidewalk, and I've been outside, and they say, "What are you cooking? It smells so good in your house. Like, what are you cooking?" I've had that happen, and I'm like, "Oh, it's a wax smell. Like, I'm not baking anything." Sorry to get your hopes up. You weren't invited anyways, but not cooking anything here. So this is definitely one that I recommend people pick up. It just smells so good. But then, like I said, these two are great. I love the apple one for summertime. Great, sweet, crisp, fresh smell. Makes your house smell like springtime fresh. And then the cherry one also just smells really good. Very similar to the cherry pie. However, the cherry pie also has like a bit more of like a baked good smell to it, whereas this one's more cherry. Does that make any sense? Anyways, all great smells. All three I repurchase on a regular basis. Okay, y'all, so that is everything for my January empties slash probably like the last 6 months worth of empties. Like I said, there is more not shown here. However, I don't want to drag this video out any longer than it already is, which we're already at like 34 minutes, so hopefully we can cut it back a little bit. I hope you did enjoy. If you like these empties videos, I will leave a link to my last empties down below if you want to go check that out. Again, links will be listed below for everything that I can find a link for. And anything Dollar Tree listed or Dollar Tree mentioned, I can't link, but you'll just have to go to Dollar Tree and look for it. Anyways, I hope you did enjoy, and I hope you hit the subscribe button and stick around because I'd love to have you here. And I hope to catch you in my next video. Bye.